Live sports. From Alabama's sports team, this is WVUA Sports.
Alabama spring football practice number 6 today inside because of the weather. Look at freshman tight end O.J. Howard, number 88. Good-looking athlete, mixing it up there with outside linebacker Ryan Anderson. Kenny Bell, of course, broke his leg against Auburn last year, moving better and better. Still got a little bit of a gimp, but he'll be ready to go in the fall. Junior safety Vinny Sinceri right there dropping into coverage, and you also see senior All-American linebacker C.J. Mosley, number 32, still wearing the black non-contact jersey. Here's a look at Jay Miller. Remember the former Selma High School star, played professional baseball for several years. He's back in football as a walk-on freshman with the Crimson Tide. Players are meeting with reporters right now. We'll hear from them tonight on the news at 10. And good evening, everyone. After dispatching of Southeastern Louisiana 9-1 last night at home in a game in which they hit 2 home runs in the 6th inning, the Alabama baseball team immediately turned its focus towards a 3-game home series against SEC power Arkansas, which begins tomorrow night at Sewell Thomas Stadium.
It's just a deep pitching staff that has a lot of experience. They've been around the league for a long time, and Ryan Stanek's a guy who could very easily be in the top 5 picks, this year. So big prospects that have really good stuff, and they could be a real challenge for us this weekend. But I think the biggest thing for us is the quality of our at-bats, and it may not mean that you're getting 8-10 hits, but you really got to make them work. You got to fight pitches off, try to get them deep into the pitch count.
Well, they pitch it really well. I mean, I think they've got one of the top pitching staffs in the country. So, we're gonna have to swing the bats well. I mean, get deep in pitch counts with their pitchers, and on our side, just to keep the game close on the pitching side of it. I don't think it puts any added pressure on a pitching staff, their pitching staff being so good. It just, we always try to go out there and keep the game close, and when we score, try to not let them score.
Bama softball last night hosting Jacksonville State. The in-state schools love a crack at the national champions. Jacksonville State went up 1-0, but in the second, Haley McClenny, who had a 4-hit night, singles in over the drawn-in infield. Callie Case and Courtney Conley scored. It's 2-1 Bama. Tide would score 5 in the inning to lead 5-1. 6-3 now in the 4th. 2 on for Jaden Spencer, and they're no longer on. That's a 3-run shot. Kima Davis and Caleb Rowe score ahead of Spencer. Alabama led 9-3. The Tide goes on to win it in 5 innings, 11-3. Here's Pat Murphy talking about the win over the in-state rival Gamecocks.
When your starting pitcher hits, walks, but gets out of an inning and strikes out 7 or 8, it's a different, it just doesn't make sense to me. If she can strike out 7 or 8, she doesn't need to hit or walk a couple of them. So we need to work on that. But she got out of the bases loaded at the beginning. And then we had a real good 2nd inning, real good 4th inning, and then I thought we finished it well. So, 2-out rallies are awesome, and, we'll take it.
Murphy talking about starting pitcher Lauren Sewell. She moved a record to 7-0, but had to get out of some jams. Missouri comes in for a 3-game series beginning on Friday. Well, Tulane sophomore guard Ricky Tarrant requested and has been granted a release to speak with other institutions regarding a transfer from the university. Tarrant, the 2011-2012 Conference USA Freshman of the Year, averaged 15.7 points a game and 3.6 assists this past season. He played high school basketball at Pleasant Grove near Birmingham, and it's been reported that he's interested in transferring to Alabama. Former Rutgers head basketball coach Mike Rice is apologizing after a video showed him being abusive to players. Rutgers University fired him today because of the controversy. ESPN uncovered video shot between 2010 and 2012 showing him kicking players, throwing balls at them, and yelling homophobic slurs. Rice was visibly shaken while speaking with reporters outside his New Jersey home today.
There's no explanation for what's on those films because there is no excuse for it. I was wrong. And I want to tell everybody who's believed in me that I'm deeply sorry for the pain and the hardship that I've caused them.
Now, Rice was originally suspended for 3 games, fined $75,000 in order to undergo anger management. Up until today, the school's athletics director, Tim Pernetti, stood behind the punishment, but no longer. That's a look at sports. We're back after this.